This is going to hurt me a little bit, but I wanted you to know that God performs miracles. Don't ever think that anything's going to be too tough. This is the night my daughter left. She had not opened her eyes for 2 or 3 weeks, and she had not made any sounds. I stayed at the hospital 3 days and 3 nights. And on the 3rd night, I was sitting on the bed, and all of a sudden, she sat up straight, she grabbed my hands, and she was rocking her body back and forth against the pillow. So, of course, I got the nurse, and she said she's having a little seizure. Okay. So when that was over, Carolyn opened her eyes. Her eyes were the bluest blue I'd ever seen in her face. And she was holding my hand. And all of a sudden, then my eyes opened up wide, and she looked at me, and she smiled.
Thank you, Jesus.
She looked up, she looked down, she smiled again, she squeezed my hand, she took 2 more breaths, and I knew that her spirit had left the body. While the nurse was there, she came in. She said, yes, her heart stopped. Well, I knew that. But, you got to be nice. So she told me, she said, you can stay here as long as you want to with her. And I told the nurse, she's not here. She's not here. And the nurse looked at the bed and gave me a funny look, and I said to her, let me tell you what I believe. When you lose your heartbeat and you're not breathing anymore, your spirit has left your body. But your body is nothing but a home for the spirit that God gave you the day you were born. And she looked at me and she said, I've never heard that before. I said, think about it, because that is the way we all go. That you don't have a body. Your body is a temple. And in that temple is the Spirit of the Lord. And when you leave, He reclaims that spirit. So, why be sad? And I was able to walk out of the room, and I was going down the hall, and she said to me, what time is it? I said, it's 3:30 Sunday morning. And she wrote it in the book. Carolyn had passed at 3:30 Sunday morning. But the miracle to me was that I could leave her, because God took pity on me. And He made it easy for me to tell the nurse that I was going home. And she kept saying, you can stay all night with her if you want. And I said, nurse, she's not there. The spirit has left the body, and I am free too. And she said, well, most people up here, they're crying and carrying on, stuff like that. She said, why aren't you? I said, because I believe that when God took my child that was a miracle too. So I consider that episode with my daughter a blessing from God. He eased my daughter out, and he took away my grief. And today I can say, thank you, Lord. I can thank him. And I have people that say to me, why didn't you stay with her? And I said, she wasn't there. I try to make them understand. She wasn't there. When her spirit left, that was it. So why would I feel bad? Why would I carry on and act up because my daughter died? I knew that God had stretched out her hand, like the little cards that we had. She took his hand and turned her back on everything else. And I thank God that he made it easy.
You're welcome. Thank you.